Hi, I'm Peyton, and welcome back to Peyton Through the Pages. So it is Wednesday. Last week my school put on a production of The Crucible, and so what better way to celebrate seeing that production than reading two more Arthur Miller plays. So I will put some photos of the set and the program here. The two plays that I am planning on reading are two that I own, and that is Death of a Salesman and All My Sons. I think I'm gonna start with Death of a Salesman, just because it's one I'm less familiar with. So I'm gonna go and start this now, and I will see you in the next update. Hello! So it is now Saturday. I haven't been able to update like this in a few days because it's been crazy. End of the semester busyness as usual. But this morning I finished Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what I was expecting, but this wasn't what I was expecting, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I really liked the way that there aren't like scenes, at least in this edition that I have. There aren't like scenes, it's just acts that go straight through, and I feel like that really works for the play and like the way that it like is staged and stuff, so I really, really enjoyed that. Also, the stage directions are so detailed. I really, really loved how Arthur Miller kind of made that a very purposeful thing. So yeah, that was a 4-star read. Next, I'm going to be reading All My Sons by Arthur Miller. Out of the 2 plays in this vlog, this is the one that I am more familiar with. My high school did it, and I was on crew, so I like saw several performances of it. So I'm very familiar with the story. I know it fairly well, and I really enjoyed seeing it performed. So I'm very intrigued to see if the reading experience differs from seeing it performed, because obviously I'm going in with images of the production that I saw. So I'm intrigued to see if like my brain automatically attaches things to that production, or if it comes up with like a new staging of it. I'm very intrigued to see how that goes. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into this one now. Hello! So if I look all over the place, it's because it is finals week. I move out tomorrow, but I am currently reading All My Sons. I haven't read this week because I've been doing all of my finals, all my papers and everything. So I haven't been doing much reading, but I'm currently about to get to Act 2. I think I'm like 20% in right now. And I forgot how much I enjoy this play. I mean, like, I know I watched it a bunch of times in high school, but like reading it and kind of like seeing how detailed the stage directions are and like how precise Arthur Miller was with everything, just so good. I'm just gonna take some time and try to get through more of this. I'm hoping to have it finished by tomorrow, honestly. There's only 3 acts and it's not very long. Like, it's only 84 pages. So I can definitely get to it. It's just I've been packing, so I haven't really gotten the time today to read a whole lot. I read some this morning before I started packing, but I have to kind of finish up. So I'm hopefully going to read some more of this tonight, and then hopefully finish tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll finish tonight. Maybe I'll finish tonight. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. It's like 9:30 right now, so we'll see. I'm gonna read some tonight. Hopefully I'll get through most of it. I feel like if I like sit down and do it, I can finish tonight. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to finish it tonight. So I will see you whenever I update next. So I just finished Act 1, and I honestly forgot how much I love some of these characters. I love them so much. They're just so great. And like the relationships in this play are so well written. There's so many tiny little things that you don't pick up on that are foreshadowing, and like knowing the truths of the play and knowing the ending of the play before reading it because I had seen it, I'm picking up on like a lot of the foreshadowing more than I would have if I was just like watching it a bunch of times, which is what happened. Like I didn't pick up on it in high school, but now that I'm like seeing the words and not just like hearing them, oh my gosh, there's so much foreshadowing and it's so good. So now I'm going to continue reading. I have like 44 pages left, I think, so I'm gonna hopefully finish this tonight. So it is 11:40 at night and I just finished All My Sons. I forgot how much I love this play. I really love it. I'm giving it 5 stars. I just think that it's so interesting the way that Arthur Miller writes family dynamics and how kind of that seeps into kind of community at large. I just really love like the way that this play shakes out, and I loved the story when I was in high school and I loved watching it, and I still love it because I was reading this and I was like, yeah, it was more so the story than like anything else that I kind of like kept coming back to it and thinking about it. It was funny because I was talking about if I was like gonna go off of the cast and like the production that I saw in high school or like other productions that I was familiar with, and it was kind of a big jumble of all of those, but then I also came up with like a fan cast for Chris Keller in the middle of it, and I was like, ooh, that actor would work in that role, like, and then he was just in the role for the rest of my time reading it. I don't know. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this one, and the same goes for Death of a Salesman. I feel like reading these two like back to back gave me like a really good picture of how Arthur Miller thought about family dynamics and how he wrote them and like all of that. And it was just really interesting to see how like both families play out, like the Lomans and then the Kellers, like seeing how they play out and like how that affects those around them. It was just super interesting to see like how those things kind of came to the fore. Obviously like they come to the fore in each play separately, but like reading them together, like it was really heightened for me, and I was like, ah yes, okay, I'm kind of seeing how he like wrote. So that was really cool. So Death of a Salesman was 4 stars and All My Sons was 5. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Feel free to like or comment or subscribe if you feel compelled to, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!